So we've had a positive start here in Europe. Are we done yet? Mouhammed Choukeir, CIO at Kleinwort Hambros, is going to answer that question for us. What do you think?
It's too soon to tell, but what we're seeing here is run-of-the-mill correction. We see these all the time. In fact, in the 9-year bull market that we've had...
We see these all the time. We haven't had one of these for a long time.
Well, and that's partly why it feels so exceptional. But if you just look at the bull market that began in 2009, we've seen about 5 of these. Now, they haven't happened in the last 18 months, and that's why this feels not like a correction. It feels like a bear market. Yeah. But we're seeing a correction of 10%. These happen even in the bull market in the 1990s, which was the strongest bull market that we've seen in the US. We saw about 5 or 6 of these, so it's pretty normal.
What about the volatility that we have here, Mohammed? It seems like we're back to, you know, every day 1% or more up, 1% or more, 4 sometimes down. What does this volatility mean for you? Can you make more money in a market like this?
Well, again, the volatility that we've seen in the last couple of years have been quite low and exceptional in some ways. The volatility has been running, as you know, on the VIX close to 11 or 12%, whereas the long-term average is about 16%. So now that we're north of that, close to the 30% mark, it does feel pretty scary. And it will continue for some time, because once volatility rises, it tends to cluster. It tends to stay in this zone of uncertainty for some time. So opportunities will arise from this market. We will see some better valuations emerge in some companies and some sectors, and there's some opportunities to be taken there.
Sorry, just to come back, but you started off saying it's too early to tell whether we're done yet. Do I average in at this point? Do I go back in? Do I sit on the sidelines and sit in cash? Kind of, what's the strategy for dealing with this? The
strategy right now is to stay calm, because clearly this has spooked everybody out. That 2.9% wage inflation number that we saw a couple of weeks ago spooked everybody out. And it's too early to say that actually this is the beginning of a bear market. All bear markets begin with a correction. Sure. That is the fear, but not all corrections are bear markets. And that's what I'm saying, it's too early to tell at this stage. It's very unusual to see a bear market during a period of expansion, which is where we are right now.